Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make this doily. It's a cute doily, as you can see, and it's not difficult to make. Hope that you manage to make it, that you understand what I will be doing, and that you try it. So we start with 8 chains. So start by making 8 chains. Then you go to the first chain here, you close it with a slip stitch. Now we start with a chain, and here in the middle we're going to make 16 single crochet or double crochet. Not a single crochet is in American, and double crochet it's in English. So make 16 single crochet or double crochet, depends how you call it. You continue making 16 here in the middle. So this row is ready. We go in the first chain here and we finish, close it with a slip stitch. We close it with a slip stitch. Now we're going to start the next one. We start with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. This is going to serve as a treble. In the same place, we're going to make another 2 trebles. 1, we leave the last stitch on the hook, and we do another one, and then we slip them together. 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to skip 1. We skip 1, we go to the next one. And we're going to do the same. A treble, we leave the last stitch, treble or a double crochet. We leave the last stitch on the hook. That is 1. We do another one. We leave the stitch on the hook. That's 2. We do another one. Turn the thread. And then we slip them, the 3 together, like that. Again 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to skip 1, we're going to go to the next one. We're going to do the same. 1, 2, and 3, and we slip them together. Again another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We skip 1, we go to the other one. And we're going to do the same. You continue all the row like that. In all, you make 5 chains, we skip 1 and 3 together. In all, you have to have 8 like these. You have to have 8 like these all around. So now this row is ready. I finished with a slip stitch here. Now we're going to start this row from the middle one, the third one here, the third chain. So we'll go there with a slip stitch. We're going to arrive there like this with a slip stitch until you arrive in the third one. Now 3 chains. This will serve as a treble or double crochet, and we're going to make 5 trebles or 5 double crochet in the same place. So those are 2 because the chain serves as a treble. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So with the chains we have to have 6 in the middle one. Now 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Again we go in the third one here in the middle, and we make 6 trebles or double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Another 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the same in the third chain here, the one in the middle, and you make 6 trebles. Then 3 chains, you go in the next one, the one in the middle, and you make 6 trebles or 6 double crochet all around. This row is ready. We finished with a slip stitch here in the chains here. We start the next one with 3 chains, and we're going to make a treble or double crochet in the same place where we made the chains. So in the first one we're going to have 2. Now we're going to make a treble on each treble, on the other trebles that we have, that are 4. 2, 3, the 4 in the middle, and 4. Those are the 4 in the middle. Then in the last one, we're going to make 2 trebles or 2 double crochet. So we made 2 in the first one, 4 on top of the other 4, and 2 in the last one. Now we're going to make 3 chains, and we're going to make the same. In the first one, we're going to make 2 trebles, 1 and 2. Now 1 treble on top of the other 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 2 trebles in the last one. So as I told you, 2 in the first one and 2 in the last one. So 2 first one, 4, and 2 in the last one, and again 3 chains, and you continue all the row like that. You make 2, 4 on top of these, 2 here, 3 chains. You continue all the row like that. So this row is ready. We finished with a slip stitch in the first chain here. We start the next row with 3 chains, and we're going to do a treble. This serves as a treble on the next 3 trebles. That is 1, 2, we have to have 4 with this one, 2, 3 and 4. So we have to make 4 because this serves as a treble. 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. And we're going to make 4 trebles on the next 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we made 4, 3 chains and 4. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to do the same. We go in the first 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and 4 trebles on the next 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and another 3 chains, and you continue like that. You make 4 on the first 4 trebles, 3 chains, and another 4 trebles on the other one. You continue all the row like that. This row is ready too. We finished with a slip stitch in the chains here. We start again with 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to make a treble. On each treble we have here 2, 3 and 4. Now 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and a treble here in the middle, treble or double crochet. Other 3 chains, and we're going to make another 4 trebles. 1 in the next 4 treble, 2, 3 and 4, like that. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the next one. We're going to make 4 trebles or double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, treble here in the middle or double crochet, other 3, 1, 2 and 3, and another 4 on these 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you continue all the row like that. You make another 3 chains and you do the same, 4 trebles, 3 chains, treble in the middle, 3 chains and 4 on these, like we did here. You continue all the row like that. So this row is ready too. We start with 3 chains, a treble on top of the next 3 trebles, 2, 3 and 4, 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, a treble here in the first space here, other 3 chains and another treble here in the next space, other 3 chains, and we make 4 trebles on the next 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we're going to repeat 3 chains, and we repeat what we did here, 4 trebles, 3 chains, a treble here in the first space, 3 chains, another treble in the next space, 3 chains and 4 trebles, exactly like we did here, all around, and 3 chains here to separate them all around. So this row is ready. Now this row that I have shown you here, you have to make another 2 rows like this one. So like this one, you make 4 trebles here, 3 chains, a treble here, 3 chains, a treble here, 3 chains, a treble here, 3 chains, and 4 trebles, then 3 chains, 4 trebles. You continue like that. Like this row that I have shown you, you have to make another 2 rows. So you have to make another 2 rows like this one that I showed you. So these rows, the 2 rows are ready. And here you have to end up, here you have to have 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 holes. I made these 2 rows that I told you, and as I told you, you have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes here in the middle. Now we're going to start the next row. We start with 3 chains. These serve as a treble, and a treble or double crochet on the other 3. So in all, we have to have 4. Now we make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip the first hole here. We're going to skip it. We're going to make a treble here. The first one, just skip it. Another 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And the next one, we'll make a treble. Another 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we make 1 in the next one. So in all, we have to have 3. 1, 2, 3. Another 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to skip this one. We're going to skip it, this one. We'll go directly in the 4 trebles. And we make 4 trebles. So we skipped the first one here, we skipped the last one. And we make 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now between here and here we have to make 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to repeat what we did here. We're going to repeat it here. So here you make 4 trebles. You make 3 chains. You skip this one you skip it. You make a treble here. Here you make it a treble. Another 3 chains, another treble here. Another 3 chains, another treble here. Another 3 chains. Now this one, the last one, you skip it. You skip this one and you go directly after the 3 chains on these 4 on these 4 trebles. Like we did, exactly like we did here. We made 4, 3 chains, we skipped the first one, we made the treble here on the second one, 3 chains, we skipped this one, we went on the next one, 3 chains, we went in the next one, 3 chains, we skipped the last one, and 4 trebles here. Then when you arrive between here and here you have to do our 7 chains. You do 7 chains. This row is ready and I finished with a slip stitch here. We're going to start the next one now again with 3 chains and a treble on top of the trebles that we have. 2, 3 and 4. We make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do like we did before. We're going to skip the first one, we're going to skip it. We're going to go directly here. We skipped the first one. Another 3, 1, 2, and 3. We go in the next one, we do a treble or double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip the last one. So we skip the first one, we're going to skip the last one. And we'll go directly on these trebles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go in the one in the middle one here. Here we have 7 chains. So we're going to go in the 4th chain and we're going to do 7 trebles. So in the 4th chain, we're going to make 7 trebles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the one in the middle, the 4th chain, because we have 7. Another 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the same. We're going to make 3 trebles here. 4 trebles, sorry. 2, 3, and 4. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We skip the first one. Here we go in the last one. In the second one, we do a treble. Another 3 chains. And we go in the next one. We do a treble. Another 3 chains. We're going to skip this one, the last one, and we're going to make 4 trebles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the same. We find the one in the middle, the 4th chain here, and we make 7 trebles like we did here. And you continue all the row like that. Then when you arrive here, you make 4 trebles here, 3 chains, you skip this one, you go in this one, you make a treble, 3 chains, another treble in this one, 3 chains, you skip this one, and 4 trebles in this one. Then 3 chains, 7 trebles, the one in the middle. You continue all the row like that. This row is ready. We'll start the next one with 3 chains. We do a treble on each one of them. And all we have to have 4 with the chains, like always. Now 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip the first one. We will have to make one in the middle now here. One in the middle. Another 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we skip the last one. We go directly here. And we make 4 trebles. So we skip the first and the last. And we made one in the middle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Now what we're going to do, on each, we have 7 trebles here. on each treble that we have to make 2 trebles. So you make 2 trebles on each treble that you have and the chain to separate them. That is the first one. You make 2 trebles on the second one. You make a chain, a treble on the next one. You continue making 2 trebles on each one of these 7. So you know you have to have 14. And a chain to separate them. Always a chain to separate them. So these are ready. Then we continue like we did here. You make 3 chains. Here you make 4 trebles. 3 chains. You skip this one. You make a treble here in the middle. Another 3 chains. You skip this one. You go directly on these. You make 4 trebles. Then 3 chains. And you make like we did here. We make 2 trebles on each treble we had, with a chain to separate them. Continue the row like that. So we start with 3 chains. Now we do a treble on each one of these. 2, 3, and 4. 2 chains, 1 and 2. We go on these 4 and we do 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 chains. Now on every treble here we have to make 2. This is 1 and 2. And 2 in the next one. 1 and 2. Now 2 chains. We go on the next 2 and we do the same. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And you continue. Then 2 chains. You continue doing on these, like we did here. 2, 2 and 2 chains. 2, 2 and 2 chains on these. Then when you arrive here, you make 3 chains. Here you make 4 trebles, like we did here. 4 trebles, 2 chains and 4 trebles. Here, then 3 chains, and when you arrive here, you do the same. 2, 2 and 2. 2 chains, 2 and 2. With 2 chains, you continue all the row like that. We're going to start the next row. We start with 3 chains. Now, we'll go on the next treble. We make a treble, we leave the last stitch on the hook. We go on the other one. We leave the last stitch on the hook, on the other one, and then we slip them together. Now we skip here and we go on the next 4. And we're going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we slip them all together like that. Now 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. We go on the first 4 here. We leave the last stitch on the hook. We go on the second one. We leave the stitch on the hook. We go on the third one, and stitch on the hook. The fourth one. And then we slip them together. Now between them we make 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to do the same. We go on this one. That is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you slip them together. And again 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We have to do like this on all these. 4 together, 4 together, 4 together, and 7 chains separating them. Then when we arrive here, we make like we did before. We make one, we leave it on the hook, the second we leave it on the hook, the third, the fourth, and then we close them together just like we did here on both of them. We close them together, and we do the same with this, we close them together. Then another 3 chains, and here we make like we did here. So the row is ready, we go here. We finished here, we go here in the middle of here. We make a single crochet. Now 3 chains. We go in the first space here where we made these 7, and we're going to make 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in the same place we make another 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we go in the next space. We're going to do the same. We make 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we make another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we continue. In all these we make 4, 5 chains and 4. 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 Then I show you what you have to do. So as you can see, these are ready like this. Now we arrived here. We make 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. We go here in the middle, we make a single crochet. And another 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And here we arrive, here we do like we did here. You make 4, 5 chains and 4. 4, 5 chains and 4 here. Then when you arrive here, you make 3 chains and a single crochet here in the middle and another 3 chains like that. You continue the row like this. This is the last row. We arrived here at the edge, at the last stitch. We make 3 chains. We're going to finish with 3 chains. We finished here. We go here where we started with the single crochet or double crochet, and we finish it with a slip stitch like this. And it is ready. Now I'm going to iron it, and you see the final result. And this is the final result, how the doiler came. As you have seen, I ironed it a bit. As you have seen, it was not difficult to make. Hope that you try it. Bye for now.